Good morning, afternoon, or evening, all members of the cult, past, current, and future, and welcome to episode 2 of State of Decay 2 Lethal Zone Attempt. You're probably wondering why I'm here and not at base or at a different area. That's because I made some progress through here and didn't realize I forgot to press record. So, luckily, you haven't missed anything super important. We came to this site over here near this plague heart, trying to find a materials rucksack so we can attempt to hurry up and get our infirmary to level 2. Thankfully, nothing insane or content-worthy has happened other than me getting swarmed and having to fight off a plague of, a horde of plague zombies.
Not gonna fit.
Ah, I did not realize I was out of space. Okay. So let's go ahead and search these out. And then we'll go drop off this stuff at the truck. So what I was saying before I realized that, I wasn't recording, there's material rucks, is that if the run were to end due to just extremely bad luck, I will revive the series over and over again, just keep doing it until we win. And even then, I'll probably upload more series doing like a warlord leader or a sheriff leader, etc. Right now, this is just me wanting to just beat the game, which is something I have yet to do on this difficulty. So, but if it loses, then we'll just... Oh, damn it. I'm going to have to back it up to fix it. Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a second. We need to go in here, grab the rest of these materials. Oh, sneaky.
This will slow me down.
And as much as I don't want to, we might have to go fight and kill the plague heart, even though we're not ready for it. But eventually, these infestations are going to get worse and worse until we're dealing with multiple ferals and juggernauts at the start of the game. So I'd imagine another searchable is probably going to be somewhere outside. So it looks clear enough for me to do a little bit of walking.
One of our own has gone missing. You up for a search?
Uh-oh. So on the one hand, doing this mission will no doubt make us allied. However, it could also result in us losing somebody because I'm not familiar with this mission. I'm not sure why it's playing such intense music when nothing's aggroed on me. Oh, or a screamer can just magically spawn inside the building. That works too, I guess. Even though I've been in this room and the screamer wasn't in here. See, this is... I do have my fair amount of complaints with State of Decay 2, and that is one of them right there. That this screamer can just magically spawn inside. Okay, I'm not sure where this last one is. Hopefully, it's nothing important, like another material ruck.
Looks like nobody else is home. But with a plague heart around, that won't last.
So I'm not seeing any bolts to recover. Let's kill him before he screams. We can get another material ruck over there. We're gonna have to fight these. We don't have a choice. Try and make a little bit of distance. There we go. So the zombie I heard is going to be inside the building here. There's a plague sample over there we can pick up. Of course, it's locked. I missed. Unfortunately, this is going to draw some attention our way.
Getting low on that. Finish it.
Okay, we stopped him from screaming. Alright, with any luck, we'll keep them off us. Alright, the material ruck should be in here. There we go.
Need a lighter load soon.
So let's go ahead, throw this in here. Since our truck is smoking, let's use our repair kit if we can at this angle. No, we can't. Let's see if we can get this repaired real quickly before something runs over here. This is risky, but it's a risk I need to take. Okay.
Don't move a muscle. I'm on my way.
That's good to hear.
Alright, good. If we didn't get him off when we did, that would have just wasted our repair kit. Loader there. We did not bait it, unfortunately.
That's enough sitting around. I gotta get back to
Okay,
work.
he's cured from blood plague. Oh, this must have been dropped by the bloater we
Nothing
killed
here.
during that first
Looks
infestation.
like the next one's a winner.
Ray,
There's
I
a plague
just heard that
sample
one
over
of
here.
the groups we were supporting in Trumbull left the valley.
And here's more NPC talking BS to interrupt
Ray,
everything.
are you there? Pick up. We need to talk.
Silo garage is up that way.
Raimundo Santos, you'd better not be ducking my call.
Oh, there we go. I can't trade with them right there. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I need to get out of the truck. So I want to
Sounds
sell
like
the
my mom
ammo
catching me
press.
Sneaking in after curfew.
I can work with that. It's dangerous. You gotta do it. Hey, how you been?
Hey there, business partner.
Okay, doesn't look like he has anything worth buying. We don't have anything else worth selling, so I'm gonna go drop this stuff off at base. I'm gonna grab a couple of mollies. Let's go ahead and drop all this off. So she's going to be up this way where those empty sheds are. Oh, wait. I'm about to forget. Let me grab mollies. I don't think we have any firecrackers. Well, firecrackers won't do us any good since they'll probably be aggroed on us. Where... I could have sworn I had some mollies. Apparently not, and we can't craft them without the level 2 workshop. Which... Okay, so... Yeah, this is... We're in for a rough one on this one, chap. Alright, let's go help her and hope maybe we can get a really good reward out of it. Either some more materials or a really good Enclave ally bonus, which I'll explain those when we get them. But every Enclave that spawns in has a temperament towards you. Most spawn in neutral. Some will spawn in hostile in certain situations, like with Warlord missions and the like. But typically, if you call in a neutral Enclave because you want allies or bonuses, they will spawn in neutral. And as you help them, they will go from neutral to friendly and then friendly to allied. Once you get them allied, you get an Enclave bonus, which has a range of skills, or buffs, I mean, ranging from completely useless to incredibly strong.
Anyone home?
Ah, friendly face. I'm saved.
I'm declaring this location Zed-free.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, alright, good. This is not as dangerous as I thought it'd be, thankfully. We will go ahead and search this house over here. We do need to try and find some facility mods.
Definitely worth a look here.
Some of the best stuff we can build in the workshop requires power, so if we can find a generator mod, that would be, like, amazing. Granted, I don't think it'd be inside the house. I think you'll mainly... I think you'll mainly find the generator mods inside warehouses and sheds.
Premises are empty.
But inside a
That's what I
house is
like.
where you can find morale boosting facility mods, like the game console, or the comfy chair, or the white noise machine.
Boring.
Yeah, snacks, definitely not preferred. But take what you can get, I suppose. So we'll take time to loot this while we have her with us, because anything we don't want, I think we should be able to sell to her. We got a Molly.
Talk to me.
Yeah, trade with Enclave. So anything we don't want taking up our inventory space, we can just sell to her. So given the characters I have, you need a infirmary level 2 so you can heal injuries, but you also need a workshop level 2 if you have a mechanic, because that's the only way you can craft toolkits.
This is gonna come in handy.
Food dehydrator. Increases food
This will
storage.
slow me
Okay, so we
down.
did find a mod. I'm not sure if it's a storage facility mod or a kitchen facility mod, though. Scraps of circuitry. Beautiful. That's what we need to build the level 2 workshop. So let's see what we do. We'll go ahead and sell some stuff to her.
So what do we got today?
So we'll go
Okay,
ahead and we will
guess so.
sell this luxury item, this box mine, and these snacks. And that just freed up all our space. Because those parts and that gardening textbook were more important to me than the box mine. Now, it really sucks that all these are pre-looted, because this would have been a spot where we could have gotten 3 or 4 material rucks if it wasn't pre-looted. Weapons remains, that's good. That'll increase our mechanics skill.
The place has been bled dry. Time to move on.
And chemicals. So let's go and put some of this in the truck, because we need those chemicals for crafting. This food dehydrator is really heavy, so we'll just put all the heavy stuff in there. Now, if you are somewhere safe where there's not a lot of zombies around, you do want to run so you can build up cardio XP. So if you'll notice, these skills have 7 stars. Once you fill up all 7 stars, you will get a specialization, which makes the skill even stronger. But keep in mind, some traits will make it where you do not have 7 stars, meaning it is impossible to specialize that skill. So keep that in mind, because that is not something you want. You want to be able to specialize these skills. So this girl, for instance, is our mechanic. Once we can
Screamer. Those things are so raw.
Once we can specialize her mechanic skill, we can give her auto mechanics, which will reduce the cost of toolkits and will allow her to make advanced toolkits. And it, if I remember, can also let her make vehicle upgrade kits as well at an auto garage. And various different things level up. So for mechanics, using the workshop is typically how you level up your mechanic skill. Okay, I gotta be careful because there was that floater up this way who's probably gonna be in the middle of the road by now.
I do not want to know what makes plague territory smell this bad.
Okay, let's get her back in here so we can hurry up and
Home sweet home.
there we go. So fuel
Here we are.
efficiency bonus is what we get from them. Active effects.
Really?
You're welcome.
So it looks like we just get fuel. So plus 50% fuel efficiency, so we won't go through fuel as quickly. So that's actually a really good Enclave bonus.
So what do we got today?
And they have a material ruck. Beautiful. And we'll buy
That's
this.
heavy.
Oh wait, they had energy drinks. So also when an
Okay.
Enclave becomes allied, you can sell to them for more, their items become cheaper, and you can recruit them to your community for free. Okay, let's get back to base and hope we have enough materials to get that level 2 infirmary going. We do have enough. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get this level 2 infirmary cooking. This is going to take 16 minutes to build. So that is 16 minutes we have to survive without our people being able to recover from injuries. Let's go ahead and refuel. Okay, was that... Okay, so this is a kitchen facility. So, wait, hold on. with power. Okay, so see, this food dehydrator, since we don't have power, is worthless. But if you scrap weapons remains, it will improve. So if you look down here at the bottom, let me use my mouse real quick. Typically down here, it will tell you what improves certain skills. So break weapon remains down to usable parts will improve mechanic skills. Those same skills will make this action faster. So having a mechanic means you break these parts down quicker, and I would assume it's even faster once you upgrade them to auto mechanics. So definitely want to go ahead and get them going on that. So now we need to figure out what to do. Unfortunately, as much as I'd like to, we cannot fight this plague heart. We don't have enough materials to be able to accomplish anything. We don't have any fuel bombs. We don't have any way of making mollies. Now, on Trumbull Valley, there are some plague hearts which you can essentially cheat, because you can block off the entrance to the heart. That might be something we need to attempt to do. So splitting maul is the best heavy weapon we have. Let's go ahead and get that. We'll put some fuel. And let's get a crossbow. It doesn't really matter since they both have the same amount of ammo. Okay. So while everything is building, I think what we'll do is we'll go and hunt for these cheatable plague hearts. And we've already got a juggernaut spawned in. So I think maybe we'll head out this way. So yeah, going up this way is the quickest way to get there. Be careful when you open your map, because the game does not stop when you are on your map. So if you pull up your map in a dangerous area, you can absolutely get yourself destroyed. There's a feral over there, bloater up the road. So we'll cut through. Let's see, we've already discovered that one. Let's see, do we have a plague heart out this way?
Intelligence and strength. Those are the keys to scavenging. Don't go
Yep,
into a plague
okay, so we
heart.
can't
You
cheat
can
that
always
plague
pick back up.
heart. Let's head on over this way. Jesus. Okay, can't do anything there. There's not many plague hearts. It's only 2 or 3, but even then you have to get lucky enough for them to even spawn. So see, like that one's inside the house. We can't cheese that one. Let's see, what's this building on the other side? So it's a warehouse that has not been pre-looted. Let's go ahead and take care of this screamer. Just so he can't sneak up on us and scream. Okay, let's close this so they can't sneak inside. Alright, and let's start looting.
Looks like nobody else is home. But with a plague heart around,
We
that
are
won't last.
absolutely not going to fast search. We have a horde right outside the building. We are right next to a plague heart.
Boring.
Fast searching is absolutely suicidal right now. It is not something we want to do.
Choosers can't be choosers,
There we
I
go.
guess.
Beautiful. Scraps of circuitry, rucksack. So I'm actually really glad we came out here to loot and look for these plague hearts.
Now that's
We got a
sweet.
repair kit. Lovely. This is the part of the game where being careful is... And, oh my god, that's amazing. If we can get power, we just got a white noise machine. That's the best morale facility mod you can get. Oh my god, I need this run to work. So we'll go take care of that outpost, and we'll go back home real quick to drop some of this stuff off, so we can just kind of head on down this way. Shit, there's a screamer over that way. We don't want to go that direction. As much as I don't want to damage the car, I will run over screamers in plague territory, because if they scream, it'll wake up the heart and cause a much bigger headache than what I want to deal with.
Someone better be listening, because I'm in deep shit out here.
Yep, there goes Tressie again.
Shit, they're in real trouble.
No.
How about no?
I do not want to know what makes plague territory smell this bad.
I don't want to deal with her. Not to mention she's at a fire station. Fire stations and police stations love to have hordes upon hordes of zombies spawn out of literally nowhere. Oh, that's fine. Again, that mission was not worth it. That had us going to one of the most dangerous areas for a luxury item that's not even worth it. Preluded. No, it hasn't. Oh, God. That could have went horribly. Let me see if I can't take out this screamer. There we go. Screamer handled.
Running out of fuel.
Let's go in here. Brought you guys some visitors.
That's what always brightens my day.
They don't have any items worth buying, from what I can see.
I can barely swing this thing.
Spotted a floater here.
Shit. Shit.
Bloater cloud.
I'm gonna try to help them the best I
Place
can.
that.
Or they can just run right into the gas. That's cool, too. I would not be surprised if one or both of them has blood plague at this point. Speaking of, we need to go and drop her off at base and start getting her treated and swap out somebody else. I'm sure she'll be getting hit with fatigue for too long. Which, for those who don't know, this game does have a fatigue mechanic. You cannot play as one survivor for too long, because they will get fatigued and then they'll start to lose stamina. And you can't get it back until they go back to base to rest. Oh, let's go ahead and drop off the heavy weapon too. She finally got a cardio upgrade. Or level up, I mean. So, looks like Yusuf is the least messed up.
Time to get some beauty rest.
Let's check her in.
Rest. I'm not picky.
We need to get set up where we can do something about these plague hearts, because we have enough fuel materials to craft the fuel bombs and everything we need.
Not bad.
It's just the issue of actually even finding the stuff we need. What else was I going to grab? Crossbow, that's right. There's just so much going on in the game that sometimes it's hard to keep track of what you need to get. How much does it cost to craft a plague cure? 2 minutes. Okay, we'll go ahead and craft one of those. So always keep a plague cure on you. Take it with you everywhere you go. You never know when you're going to get infected with blood plague. So we've revealed a couple of plague hearts. I think the next area we need to go is hit this spot here. The cheatable plague hearts are going to be out in areas like these fields. They are not going to be in the cities. Alright, let's go ahead and head on down this way. So, this is going to be one of those rare skips I mentioned, because this is a long drive, so unless something interesting happens, I'll see you guys over at this area I'm heading to. Okay, so we made it over here where we wanted to go. Unfortunately, this play card here is inside a house, so we can't cheat it.
Hello there. Shall we discuss a proposal I have? In person would be best.
See, this is why it's always great to have a crossbow on you.
It's clear, but we can't really secure this place with a plague heart so close by.
There we go. Alright, so we can see about looting the house. The barn's no good. That doesn't have any guaranteed rucks in it. So I'm hoping to get to the point in this video where I do not end it off until we have a level 2 workshop.
Trade this to someone.
How close are we? So our level 2 infirmary is about to be done, which means our people are about to start recovering from their injuries. It is a slow process, though. So we're just going to go into this house to see if there's anything worth looting. How many spots to search does it have? 4. Okay, there's a bloater inside. It sounds like it's a sleeping bloater. So some bloaters are lying down, not standing up and walking. And they have a slightly different breathing pattern. Shit. Double shit. Okay, let's move away a little bit. There's no telling what that scream just attracted.
We've gathered some nice things around here. Maybe we could share a bit.
So we have to take control of Joey to go visit them. But that is a neutral enclave that just spawned in, which means we can be friendly with them, and they might have some material rucks to buy, and we have enough influence for it. Okay, let's go ahead and start searching real quick. Maybe we can find some luxury items to sell that other enclave. And then what we'll do is we'll search this area down here, and then we'll head back, take control of Joey, and go take care of that mission. Because not only does that give us more people to buy with, it gives us another enclave to potentially turn allied and give us a good enclave bonus. And if they don't give us a good enclave bonus, we can just recruit somebody from them. So that's something to keep in mind. Always work your enclaves to get to the point where you can recruit for free. But you have to weigh the pros and cons of, okay, is their ally bonus better than getting me a new member of my base? This current enclave bonus we have, where we get 50% fuel efficiency, is so good, I am not going to disband that enclave. Because we are using our car to go everywhere, and this means with more fuel efficiency, that means we can drive for longer and cover more distance without worrying about having to stop and refuel. Which also means that's less fuel cans getting used. So we'll go and hit this area down here real quick to see if we can get any materials or if there's maybe a cheatable plague heart.
This might just clear up.
Nope, so we do have the house, but nothing to be able to loot in terms of materials. So that's potential food we can get. I do want to go and take care of this trader mission, though, before these guys despawn. So we have a chance for double rucksacks right here. So we are going to stop and loot this area. So I wasn't intending on stopping and going this much, but when you keep finding areas that are this good to loot, you kind of have no choice but to just stop and take care of it while you can, especially with how important materials are in the early game. Now, once you get to the late game, materials have pretty much next to no value, but right now at the start of the game where we need a level 2 workshop, we need a level 2 infirmary, materials are everything. Tube of fireworks. So see, that's a useless item. We're just going to leave that. So we'll take some nice stuff we can get. So like a portable generator mod would be great. Energy drinks are great. But our only concern is the fuel rucksack. Unless they've changed things, I don't think items despawn once you've searched an area. So even if we don't grab everything, we can just come back at a later point and get it. Fuel can, always good to have. So some important items is you want rucksacks, you want fuel cans, toolkits, and you want facility mods. Those are some of the most important items. Weapons. Unless it's a heavy weapon like the sledgehammer, you can take or leave it. I am coming back in here for the sledgehammer. Sledgehammer is like the best weapon to use for a plague heart. He was too close for comfort. Did not want him to aggro onto me. So let's go ahead and drop off some of this heavy stuff in here. We'll grab this sledgehammer. We'll go hit over here for the materials, and then we'll head back to Joey. Okay, so we'll grab the sledgehammer. I'm not that concerned about the crowbar, but the sledgehammer is the best heavy weapon in the game, as far as I know, unless there's one that you get from the bounty broker that's better. So we can walk a little bit just so we can get over there faster. But you definitely want to take care of any zombies that might potentially be a problem, like the bloater that I just missed. So that explosion, the noise will draw the zombies away, and it also prevents that bloater from sneaking back over towards us and him blowing us up without noticing. That zombie was too close for comfort. So is this one here. And I miss again. There we go. Okay. Alright, unfortunately we are flying through bolts pretty quickly, but that's a sacrifice you have to make. We do not want a second plague heart waking up. I would much rather sacrifice my bolts than wake up one of these hearts. Okay, weapons remains. Those are not the worst to pick up. They're really good if you have a mechanic. If you don't have a mechanic, I wouldn't prioritize them. There's easier way to get parts. But I'm prioritizing them simply for the mechanics experience. There we go, we got some luxury items. So we'll drop the snacks, because since we do have that trader mission, I do want luxury items. So we have one bolt here. I'm not going to go over there to try and find those two bolts I missed with. We're just going to take what we can get and just book it out here before things go sideways. This is something to consider in Lethal Zone. You gotta do risk versus reward, and by God, there is a lot of risk on this difficulty. See, we can't even pick up that plague sample. Is there anything I can... No, there's nothing I can use. We can't even pick up that plague sample. Not unless I want to waste an energy drink. Oh well, there will be plenty of opportunities to get more. And again, plague samples do not despawn, so even if we're on like part 50 of this series, we can come back here and that plague sample will still be laying there on the ground. I hear a feral. Oh wow, we got really lucky that feral didn't pick up on us while we were searching. Okay, bloater. Didn't sound like we were able to aggro it. So using your car door to kill zombies is fine. It doesn't damage your car as badly as others do. So I was going to take these materials back, build the workshop, and end part 2 here, but we need to go do that trader mission real quick, because some missions, if you exit the game while the mission is available, it might permanently despawn the mission. So I don't know if this is one of those. For all I know, when I start this up for part 3, the trader mission might be there again, or it might not. These guys could potentially have really good facility mods. They could have really good rucksacks. Is that barrel still on me? No, it's not. So what we'll do is we'll get the workshop level 2 work on getting built. We'll go knock out this mission with Joey, and then I'm going to end part 2 there. Okay, let's go ahead and bring them inside for the base.
We need more friends. This thing is heavy.
Now, if you're low on stamina, you can crouch, and that will regen your stamina faster. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and drop everything off so that we can switch control of everything to Joey. Okay, there we go. We do have enough materials for the level 2 workshop. Fucking beautiful. Let's go ahead and switch to Joey. Let's start leveling up the workshop. Now, you cannot mess with this while the workshop is being... Wait, why am I down a labor? Oh, okay. All right, that makes more sense. All right, I got really confused for a second. I forgot somebody was recovering from Blood Plague. All right, let's go ahead, and we don't have an 8 slot. No, let's go ahead and grab all those. Let's grab the Plague Cure, energy drinks. Let's put on the sledgehammer. All right. So where are these guys? Oh my god, they're all the way up there. Okay, it's just a risk we're going to have to take. This is too good of an opportunity to pass up, especially since we're so low on things. This might spawn an enclave. This might just be a one-off trader. Either way, personally, I think it's worth it. We have a lot of stuff to sell, and we have a lot of stuff that we need. Then again, it might not be worth it. We might wake up a plague heart while we're up this way. We'll just have to get here and see. Okay, so I cut to make the drive over here. Nothing eventful happened. We managed to make it over here to them. This is another enclave, so hopefully they'll stick around on the map so we can have a source of allies. So now let's
Are you up for some trading?
trade with them. They do have a material ruck. Amazing. So let's this, and this. And we want the material ruck. That's only one single pipe bomb. That's not worth it since we can craft
I think they'll give us
3.
better prices in the future.
We have
And
620.
trade is the key to our survival.
We'll get these jugs of ethanol for 150. And that's all we really need. Well, maybe a shotgun.
All this weight's gonna slow
Yeah, we'll
me
do the
down.
shotgun. Okay, alright, that's everything we need. Alright, so this is where I'm going to leave off episode 2. We have a friendly enclave here. We have our level 2 workshop getting built. We have people recovering from injury and sickness. So, we are actually doing really good right now. So far, the biggest danger to us is this plague heart that's sending out infestations. But I'm hoping next episode we can get really lucky and come up with a way to take care of them. But this episode has gone on long enough. I will see you guys in part 3. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to go check out part 1 if you haven't. I would hope you did. It wouldn't make a lot of sense to watch part 2 without watching part 1. But I hope everyone has a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out, and like the videos as it helps us grow and it doesn't hurt anything. But I will see you guys for part 3, whenever that is, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.